Hello and welcome back to yet another Let's Play channel. I'm Vic, and you're watching me play A Tale of Two Wastelands. Nice intro, Vic. It may not have manifested to you as an interruption because there hasn't been one, but it has been a little while since I recorded. I had a bunch of work done on the house, which disrupted my recording space. And I will shortly be interrupted again when I move this space into a different part of the house. So you can look forward to me continuing to not remember how to do my own damn intro. In any case, it's time for us to go and visit the Lucky 38, have a little chat with Mr. House, who always wins, and find out what comes next after failing to deliver a platinum casino chip and getting shot in the head. And is this Victor? I believe it is.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Thank you.
Enjoy your visit.
I hope that's an option. The effect of the stairs is somewhat diminished when you're at the top. Well, it's really jumping in here, isn't it? What quest am I doing that's got a blinky outside? Confront Benny. Well, we'll talk to Mr. the House first. You know, I've been thinking about endings of video games and canonicity a little bit. And I did some reading about the Elder Scrolls games. Which don't really have any bearing on the game at hand. But I do think it's kind of interesting, because apparently Elder Scrolls Daggerfall, I think, the assertion of Bethesda is that all the endings are canon and happening at the same time. So, the Elder Scrolls is a canonical multiverse, maybe? And the reason I find that interesting is because, you know, being in New Vegas, we are at some point going to see a Fallout Season 2, which appears to be headed to New Vegas, and will likely contain some indication of canonicity. I mean, I think if I was a writer for the game, that would be something that I would want to avoid. Because in some sense, I think it cheapens the choices you make in the game when they say, "Oh, well, this ending was canon or this one was not." All right, thank you, but what I really want is book, please. But I mean, if they're going to go to New Vegas, I think there are really only two options. One is that there is some indication of a canon ending, and two is that, like Shady Sands, New Vegas has been annihilated between the end of the game and the arrival of the show. And maybe that means that they'll have to go the second route, but I also feel like that's a little cheap, you know? Give me all the goodies. I need these to make water. And no, I mean, I literally can't piss in the game, so no, that's not what I mean. I mean, produce water. I don't know what good buffalo gourds actually are, but I'm taking them. And just taking all the goodies. So I don't know if you can hear that furtive little sound on the capture. I hope it winds up getting annihilated in the edit. But I did set out some mouse traps. They're no-kill traps. And wouldn't you know it, I trapped a mouse. Just as I was starting the recording. And because I don't really want to deal with it right now, that little asshole is in there, bouncing around, trying to find a way out. And he's not gonna. So he's gonna do a bunch of bouncing, and then he's gonna take a little break, and then he's gonna resume bouncing. Apparently I can't gamble in here, which is fine. I can't remember if I made any comment to this effect in the past. I don't expect to do much gambling in New Vegas for a long time. If ever. Because I don't think my luck stat is great right now. And, well, you know, gambling is not a good time to be unlucky. Golden gloves? Why not? This is why we look for goodies. Okay. Ooh, I can't... Yeah. Lucky 38 access point. It's locked hard, and apparently... you know, I bet there's something special going on there. Maybe that'll play into my personal machinations later on. Hello again, Victor. Companion dismissal terminal. No, I'm not dismissing any.
Where to, partner?
Penthouse. Not sure why I had to ask him for that. Couldn't we have just asked the door for that?
Penthouse floor.
Thank ye. There he is. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm going to get to live up here? I don't know if it's missable, but I think it's at least an option. And I also think there might be a snow globe up here.
Well, hello, sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
I have to go now. That was a very interesting gesture. Just ignore Mr. House for a minute. See what else we got going on around here. Pretty sure that snow globe is actually up here. And if it is... No? Maybe... Alright, well, I'll worry about that later. Suppose I should actually talk to the man.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
Is that Odo? I think that might be Odo. What's not to love?
Oh, come now, don't play the fool. Vegas has fools enough, a superfluity of them. They're what makes it so profitable. They come to Vegas chasing penny-ante dreams of high living, to feel like they're big shots, like they're winners. You see that you and I are of a different stripe, don't you? We don't have to dream that we're important. We are.
I'm just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Well, I guess I did get shot at a lot. Let's get down to business then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
What do you propose?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
It's a good start.
Very well. 5 times the bonus. Not 1 cap more.
Acceptable.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
I'll return when I have the chip.
Until then.
Now, I have a feeling that I'm not actually going to give him the chip. But that's between you and me. Where that snow globe is, though. Lovely view, isn't it? Is it up here? It is not up here. Well, where am I thinking of then? Is there like a... There must be like a restaurant 1 floor down or something. That's probably what I'm remembering. Alright, Victor.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Neat. Let's go check that out, I guess. Cocktail Lounge. That's probably the place I'm thinking of.
High Roller Suite.
Okay. Oh. Look at all the monies I've got. Alright, I'll worry about that later. That can happen off camera sometime. Okay. That doesn't look super high rollery, but maybe that's just where my companions hang out. Got a little barracks for my friendos. See, now this is a little better. Maybe get some courtesans up here to help out with the bathing. And then we'll be talking. Okay. I guess that's not terrible. Not much of a view. And I don't think any of the upgrades, well, include a view. Teddy bear, you're sitting too close to the TV. You're gonna hurt yourself. And that's where the snow globes go. Okay. Those are poker chips, not bottle caps. So my player is not interested in them. And then, look at that, I got a war room. It's had a bit of a rough life, but so is everything around here, so. Alright, well... I mean, I guess since I really do get the whole floor to myself, that's not too shabby. What do we got here? Grand opening, Lucky 38.
Where to, partner?
Alright, let's go get that snow globe from the cocktail lounge. Yeah, this is right. But where is it? Almost immediately after I said I was going to take care of it later, I'm back to being obsessed with it. What is that? Absinthe. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, what do we got here? No snow globes. Well, that's alright. See, wouldn't you think that a snow globe would be behind a counter? It is kind of interesting that Mr. House went to the effort not just of preserving this, but apparently of maintaining it. And then doesn't have anybody in it. Oh, locked hard. No, I'm pretty sure the snow globes are all, like, out in the open. Am I wrong about it being in here? Alright, fine. I said, alright, fine. Okay. Casino. I will find it. Maybe not on camera. So now it's time to go and confront Benny. Benny is at the tops. And don't look too hard at the people over in Gamora.
You there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Thanks. What do we got? I wish to speak with you immediately in regards to important matters. I trust you have learned enough in your travels to know that the New California Republic is an honorable nation, engaged in beneficent mission in the Mojave in general, and in New Vegas in particular. It is, in addition, a wealthy nation that well rewards persons who dedicate themselves to its national interests, whether for reasons patriotic or material. Allow me to reassure you that if you have committed any crimes or misdemeanors against the Republic, it is in my power to pardon misconduct of this sort. I stand ready to receive you at your earliest convenience in my offices at the New California Republic Embassy at the south side of the Vegas Strip. God bless blah blah blah. So, if I was playing on my own, I think I would go and do some DLCs at this point.
She looks good to me too.
Because there are some choices I want to make in a particular DLC that will make some factions very angry at me, and there is a one-time only opportunity to reset your reputation with those factions. Oh, we're not looking over there. That's right. But I am playing on camera, so that's not going to work out.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Please obey all weapon laws.
The conversations in New Vegas are really something else.
Hey, baby doll. Welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Goodbye.
Have a good time, baby.
I ain't your baby.
Hey, there's the high roller.
I'm a high roller, apparently. So, somewhere around here... Ah, that looks like a Benny, doesn't it?
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? That broad everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
When you shot me, you ran off so fast I never got your name.
You making a pass at me, sister? Because I'm out of your league.
Buddy, I will murder you and everyone in this room before you can blink. Is it wrong to want a guy who'd shoot me in the head?
Did those bullets scramble your egg? Or have you always been a naughty broad?
Girls like bad boys.
You're one sick pussycat, baby. There's Quinn's, and then there's... I don't even know what to call you.
Well, what do you say?
I hear dig from you, babe, and all I can think of is a shovel. How can this be? This ain't forgiveness. It's something wrong.
I'm a courier, remember? Don't you want me to handle your package? Are you going to clip that? Somebody ought to clip that.
All right, honey, baby. This is all kinds of wrong, but to my suite it is. 13th floor. Don't keep me waiting.
All right, now I can murder you in private. I truly am a Black Widow. But in the meantime, I did just remember that I picked up a bunch of magazines. So why not give them a little read? And the answer is... because they're not the good ones. That's fine. I'm sure that I'll find a use for them later.
Don't get too close to Mr. Benny.
Oh, buddy. Alright, so I don't think I actually need to wait for him.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Evening.
No follow-up to that. Where... is there an elevator to the 13th floor? Maybe I should have followed Benny. Oh, he's going this way. Okay. Elevator's out of order. Benny, are you telling me that I have to climb 13 flights of stairs just to murder you in private? Now I'm not so sure that was a good idea. Maybe he likes his ladies a little sweaty. Where are you going, though? What? Oh. They're not all out of order. Look at him. And the... is it just me, or does that footstep animation or sound wrong? It sounds like I'm outside. Alright, quite a place you got here. I'm really digging the decor.
Benny's gonna show you the tops. I hope you're built sturdy, you crazy broad.
Well, I survived a bullet in the brain. I can actually have sex with him. I have questions and need answers.
The time for talk is past, honey baby. These mouths of ours have appointments to be elsewhere.
All right, well, now you gonna die.
You tramp.
Do I, have any weapons equipped? I have lots of pistols. I don't have my 10mm, that's why I don't have anything equipped. Alright, well, what do I want? I can just take my sweet time right now. 19 from the 1911. That might be... That's not in very good repair. Alright, and since I took too long to whip it out, I'm gonna need a little bit of work. Alright, here we go. Why 0%? Okay. There we go. Oh, look at that. You got a special pistol? Don't mind if I do. What else you got around here? And what exactly is going on here?
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What are you doing here?
Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
And I can't help but notice that my next objective was to talk to him about how to take over New Vegas. So that answers a lingering question. Shouldn't you be working for Mr. House?
As I understand it, I used to be just like all those other Securitrons out on the Strip. But then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed. To be nice! Very, very nice!
Have you seen this chip before?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there.
That sounds great. What was Benny planning to do with the chip?
Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then, I guess, I just do as I'm told.
You're very forthcoming.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
It sure was. Say I wanted to take over New Vegas myself.
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't have wanted me to. But hey, not my fault I can't say no.
I love your attitude. What are the details?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
Alright, well we can come back and talk to him some more later. Also, I am all out of time. Come back and see me again tomorrow, and we will go about taking stock of my future kingdom. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.
Don't stay away too long.